Welcome back to Ames, Iowa ISU Arena here for start of this varsity action with your Omaha Junior Lancers playing Quad City Blues. Well, they kind of threw a loop on us there, Mike. Weren't quite ready, but
yeah, I thought they scraped the ice. I didn't know that they made fresh ice. I thought they were going to warm up and then re-clean and then back in. So we should know better. I mean, we've done this for a while.
You're right.
But anyway, we're ready to start this game. Teams are at center ice. Brandon Waldo on the faceoff dot. And he'll face Patton. Omaha wins that tap back. Dane Hickey, captain of the Omaha Junior Lancers, lays it into neutral ice. Into the zone comes Kramer. Hickey steps up and defends his blue line and keeps them out of the zone. They'll stretch back into neutral ice. Kramer will peel off into his zone and then back up the half wall and leaves it for Patton. Now the puck's launched into the Omaha defensive zone where Waldo goes behind the net and up the half wall and out of the zone. A little too much touch on this, and this will result in an icing, and it'll come back into the Omaha zone for faceoff. Starting in net for the Quad City Blues is Samuel Nelson and P.J. Laux for the Omaha Junior Lancers. Brock James on the draw. He'll pull it back to Jack Johnson. Jack trying to seal off that wall. He'll come behind his net. Puck's loose net front. Kramer plays it out. He's got control in the center now. Omaha gains control. They move it to the half wall. James will chip it out for Nick Novak, and on the chase, it's pushed back into neutral ice where James will handle it, and he'll dump it in to the Quad City zone. He gains the handle, leaves it net front, and it's steered aside by Nelson, and out the Blues come. Johnson plays it over to Roth. Roth goes cross ice, turns over at the blue line, and the Blues are offside, and Laux with a save. But this faceoff will come out into neutral ice now. The Blues right wing dot. Omaha with change of personnel. On the faceoff, Tommy Oldenhouse. He wins that tap back. Omaha will go D to D in their end and moved up the half wall where Eicherman gets bumped off the play. Or excuse me, Eshelman gets bumped off the play.
There's a head contact penalty.
Oh my.
Is that on number 3?
I believe so. Looks like Quad City Blue, number 3, Noah Hickborn, will go off on a penalty for head contact. Does this carry automatic or is this discretionary, Mike, on the...
Nope, head contact should carry an automatic 10.
10.
2 and a 10.
So Omaha will go on the man advantage just into the beginning of this game. We're at the 15-21 mark, so they'll go on a power play. Coaches on the Blues side getting a clarification. Puck comes into center ice circle. Brock James on the dot.
We don't have a replay on this yet.
Puck is down. Stone Patton on the draw. Omaha wins it. And they'll send it into the Blues end. They'll clear. Eshelman on the retreat. He'll pick up the puck behind his cage, and he'll look to move it. James carries out. Johnson tries to get it low in the zone. Blues able to keep it out. Eshelman last man back. He'll move it up to James, and he tries to transition, and Omaha having a difficult time gaining the offensive zone. Eshelman plays it behind his net. James comes out. He tries to get it low. Dish to Novak. A shot, and it looks like it went off that strong side post. Omaha set up now to the point. Johnson to James. He'll go cross ice to Eshelman. A shot, and it's redirected just wide of the net into the strong side right wing corner. Johnson can't hold the zone, and he'll move it back up to James, that's Maxime Bolduc. He gets poke checked away. Bieber picks it up. 45 seconds left in the man advantage. Down into the left wing corner, Bieber carries. He'll peel up and look for a pass here. Now he'll come back down into the zone. Dishes it back to the point. Hoodie now. He'll find Hickey. Hickey with a shot and a kick save by Nelson. And out come the Blues, a 1-on-2. They'll just leave the puck in the zone where Hickey will play it. He'll corral that puck and end up behind his cage. He'll skate out. He'll look for a head man. He's got some ice and some room. He'll come into the zone, gains the blue line. Nice move, and loses it on the backhand into the corner. Blues are at full strength now as they come down the right wing side and they lay it into that right wing corner. Waldo plays it up and over up the half wall. Hoodie tries to pick up the puck. Blues gain it, and a shot just goes over the top of the net. Finish check in the corner by Brandon Waldo. Makes separation. Omaha trying to gain control. They'll push it into neutral ice. Scrummed up along the half wall. Hoodie has it. He'll drop it down to Hickey. Hickey headmans it over to Cerrone. Cerrone dishes it for Mercier. Mercier comes in, plays the puck behind him, and leaves it up the half wall for Mason Cerrone. Stolen away by Sam Surtzer, and he's rubbed off the play by Roth. Surtzer tries to shoot it in. Johnson plays it behind his net for Roth. Roth will play it up the half wall to Cerrone. Cerrone can't initiate the zone. And out comes Sitter with it, and a quick shot from the left wing hash marks and a save by Laux. Quality opportunity there for the Blues. This face-off will be their left wing circle. Number 51 on the tap, Isaac Dewsbury. He's out against James. James wins that tap. Moved up the right wing half wall. James tries to go weak side. He had Bolduc, but just hopped over his stick as Bolduc had some pressure on him. Rimmed in by the Blues, and we'll have a stoppage in play. This will come down into the Quad City end. Omaha's left wing circle, and just to the blocker side of Sam Nelson. James on the draw. Omaha chooses to change personnel, so they'll bring in the Waldo line. He's out with left wing Ferguson. Hoodie and Hickey on the points, and Bieber on the right wing. Lofted into the Omaha zone. Hickey on the retrieve. He'll use his net. Moves it up to Bieber. The puck just jumps over his stick. Bieber tries to gain the zone. Off his shin pad. And out come the Blues. Nice headman by Waldo, just out of the reach of Cole Bieber. And this will result in an icing and a face-off in the Omaha defensive zone to the blocker side of P.J. Laux.
Both teams right now seem to be matched pretty evenly, Mike. It's right now anyone's game.
Yep, teams are just trying to feel each other out here in the first period. Kicked up. Blues win that draw. It's rimmed in by Abbott, number 16. Omaha tries to come out with it. Oldenhouse just overskates the puck slightly, and it comes back into the zone where Hickey will play it. He'll redirect it over to the Omaha right wing half wall, dump back in on the forecheck. Eshelman now has it. He's ragging the puck carrier. Puck's loose. Hoodie picks it up. He'll go D to D with Hickey and back to Hoodie. He tries to indirect a pass to Eshelman as he just enters the zone. It's stolen away by Sturzer and played by Roth. Nelson handles it behind his cage and will come out right wing side. That's cut comp. Now handling into neutral ice and a head man pass to Patton. The shot goes wide of the net. And that was a give from number 64, Andrew Kramer. Indirect pass into neutral ice. This finds the half wall as Kramer and Novak collide. Quad City trying to gain the zone. Omaha trying to keep it in. 9:34 left in this first period. Novak grabs it. He tries to turn in. He'll get to his forehand. He's looking to dish it to the point to Mooney. Over to Cerrone. Cerrone tries to leave it up for Roth. Roth can't hold a zone, and it comes back down to the Omaha end where Mooney will retrieve it. He'll look strong side to Eshelman. He chips it into the zone. He's in on the forecheck. Rimmed over to the right wing half wall for the Blues. Stolen away. Give and go out of the corner. Esch down low. Omaha with not a whole lot of quality chances right now. And really, I haven't seen a quality shot. Hickey on it. He'll come back. He mans it over to Eshelman. Eshelman gets bumped off the play. The puck comes back to Hickey. Esch plays it. He'll drop it over for Oldenhouse, and he lofts it into the Quad City zone, right wing corner. They'll come out. They'll go weak side. Hickey with a steal. He peels off in his end, and he'll move it up for Waldo. Waldo loses the handle, and Sitter takes it in. Here comes Johnson with a shot and a steer aside by Nelson. Roth just misses. Played down low, and a quality opportunity for the Blues is thwarted. Ferguson with the lob into the Quad City end. Stolen away now. Walking in, a shot by Brock James from Bieber down low to high. And a steer aside by Nelson. Comes to the opposite wall. Puck's in the corner. Turned up by Quad City, and Roth regains the handle and tries to dump it in. And Quad City will ice the puck, and this will come back down into their defensive zone for faceoff. Faceoff, Omaha's right wing circle. Brock James on the dot. Coach Early changing up the personnel now. So this will be Brandon Waldo on the faceoff. Bieber to the right wing, and Ferguson to the left. Omaha wins a tap. And a shot from Bieber gets knocked down in front by number 22 rather, Peyton Watkins. Watkins leaves it up the half wall. Tries to find Patton. Transitions to the opposite side corner where the Blues will launch it out. Gloved on by Waldo. And Quad Cities is a neutral ice trying to launch an attack. Hoodie picks up the puck behind his cage. He's got pressure. Good backside support by Oldenhouse. Oldenhouse comes out with it. He'll gain the handle and rim it. Well, he'll indirect a pass. This will result in an icing. Icing was waived. So played by Nelson down low. Oldenhouse on a hip check. Bruning tries to handle the puck. In comes to the zone. That's Watkins. He's got pressure from Bruning. Quad City back in. Played now by Jack Johnson. He'll dish it for Eshelman. Eshelman back to Johnson. Johnson plays it up the right wing, half wall into neutral ice. Gains the middle. On his forehand, gets to the dot. He shoots just wide of the net. Puck falls into the weak side corner to the point. And a kick save by Nelson from Eshelman. Brock James on the forecheck. He'll pick it up behind his cage. He tries to find Eshelman at the far dot. No forecheck in that left wing side. Bruning back to Johnson. He tries to fish it through. And a good front by the Blues, and they're able to gain the zone. Omaha has to regroup. Bruning now has it. He'll make a move. He'll come into neutral ice, gain the red line, and dump on the rim. Stopped behind the net by Nelson. Now played in the right wing corner. Maxime Bolduc and James. Novak is out. Pass to Novak behind the net. He might look at the point. He'll go cross ice. Tries to find Bolduc on the weak side circle. And it's thwarted by the Blues. Hoodie comes. He's streaking down the right wing side. He gains the zone. He'll get to the base of the circle, and he'll try to leave it for someone. Gets a shot and a cover-up. Puck is loose. Omaha still plays it. Hickey has it. He'll drive it to the net. And a save by Nelson as Captain Dane Hickey had that weak side post painted. Great save by Nelson.
Absolutely. That might be one of the few quality shots we've had on net so far this game, yeah. And Nelson was up to the task.
This will be to Nelson's glove side. On the circle will be Brandon Waldo for Omaha. And number 8, Stone Patton. Puck is loose up front. Omaha can't convert. They'll pick it up behind the cage. Cerrone, he leaves it out front. Quad City doing a good job crowding the box there, so pucks aren't getting through as Omaha would like them to. Backhand and a pinch. Patton comes out. He goes weak side corner. Played up front by number 16. That's Noah Abbott. And he is a giant. He's 6'5", 210-pound. I can't see my script here. He's a defenseman, I believe.
Yes. Yeah, he gave us fits earlier this season in Omaha.
Yeah, he's a big body guy.
Yeah.
Waldo has it. He dishes it up for Oldenhouse. Picks it up. He gains the red line. Rims it in. Stopped behind the net by Nelson. He'll play it back across where it comes out of the zone, and Cole Roth will have to go D to D. And Johnson leaves it up. Enters the Quad City zone. Played to the opposite corner, right wing side for the Omaha Lancers. Down low, puck gets through, and Quad City will come out with it. Johnson to Cerrone. Cerrone rubbed off the play by Keaton Peters. So far, pretty defensive game, Mike.
Absolutely. Both teams are blocking shots. Both teams have goalies that are saving them, and it's what a quarterfinal game should look like.
Rim to the other side. Bruning will try to leave it low. Picked up by Brock James. He'll backhand it in where Novak tries to get to it. Nice seal-off by Cole Roth, but just chipped out, and Andrew Haberkorn able to launch it down to the Omaha end. Johnson will indirect it to Novak, and Omaha comes out 2-on-1. James and Bolduc. Bolduc gets to his forehand. He shoots. And a save by Nelson off a nice 2-on-1 opportunity.
Great effort by those guys. That line this season, late in the season, has gelled pretty well.
And so far, that was really the only defensive responsibility breakdown that we've seen in the game thus far. Waldo on the faceoff to the waffle board side of Nelson. Omaha wins the tap right off the draw. Ferguson with a shot and a steer aside out of play by Nelson. Come right back to the same circle. Waldo brings Ferguson directly behind him. He'll try to pull the puck back for an instant shot off the draw.
Looks like a helmet issue down there.
Can't show up with improper equipment. Puck is down on the tap. They'll go cross ice, and I think that would have been better served as a shot on goal.
Agreed.
As Watkins wins it and comes back into the Omaha end. Blues go D to D and regroup and launch an attack into the Omaha end. Watkins on the forecheck. Omaha with good numbers down low. They come up with the puck. Hickey loses the handle momentarily, and a shot by Abbott. And I don't know if...
I don't think it got through.
Yeah, it was blocked in front. And that was one of the things we noticed in the JV game. They did a very good job fronting pucks, and hopefully that'll occur in this varsity game as well. Another turnover in the D zone. Minute 6 left in this first period. Played back to the point. Hickborn ladles it in. Omaha trying to control behind their net. They rim it, and they'll be content to just kind of chip it out into neutral ice. Peters drives it back in. Laux tries to stop it behind his net, and it almost comes out net front. Indirect pass from Hickey to Brock James. And once again, Haberkorn able to launch it into the Omaha end. Puck comes off a Hoodie, tries to find a weak sider on the breakout, and it goes off a skate, and Laux with a quick save. Boldick trying to feed it across, and they indirect it out. Roth has it. He'll leave it up for Johnson. He'll come back into his zone where Roth will pick it up. He eats the puck, and that ends the period. Your score in the first period, the Omaha Junior Lancers versus the Quad City Blues. Scores knotted as 0-0. And we'll be back with second period action of the varsity contest shortly. You're watching the Omaha Junior Lancers on the Omaha Hockey Network.
At Olden House Contracting, our specialty is transforming homes and leaving lasting impressions. As one of Omaha's leading design build contractors, Olden House Contracting's experience, talent, and creativity make us the trusted experts in home improvement, renovation, and remodeling. Whether you're looking to invest in an expensive full house remodel, a custom addition, or a new kitchen, we'll bring your vision to life. Olden House Contracting, 402-573-8125. That's 402-573-8125. Or oldenhousecontracting.com. That's OLDENHUIS contracting.com.
There you go. Thank you. So where did you even start?
Nebraska Medicine.
Really?
He's home now. They implanted this tiny device where they can monitor his heart from anywhere.
I have some good news. Cancer's in remission. CAR T cells worked.
Oh my God, amazing. They actually removed the clot that was causing Marie's stroke. She's doing great.
No matter what it is, without question, they are our go-to.
Your connection to the state's most comprehensive care. Nebraska Medicine.
Welcome back to Ames ISU Arena for Period 2 action of the Quad City Blues versus the Omaha Junior Lancers. First period, Mike, 0-0. It was pretty defensive, really. I mean, there wasn't much going on. There was one penalty called, and that was a head contact penalty to Noah Hitchburn of Quad Cities. I mean, other than that, it's been pretty defensive.
Pretty defensive game so far, which is a good thing. And shots on goal were 11 for Omaha and 3 for the Blues. But I can't. I think the quality shots. I mean, if Omaha had 3 quality shots out of those 11, I'd be surprised because I didn't see many. But
absolutely, and we talked about some of those shots were more steer-asides and indirect shots that are being counted. But I would say they're probably pretty even in shots.
So we'll see how this game progresses. I think both teams are hungry for the win, and it's just a matter of a feeling out process during that first period, and we'll see what this second period brings to us here. Teams are lining up at the center ice circle here. And we'll have a face-off momentarily and get second period action underway. Puck is down. Omaha wins the tap. Hoodie goes D to Hickey. He finds Brock James, and he chips it into the zone, and it ends up on Nelson's stick, and he drives it back out of the zone for an icing call. So instant pressure release there as Omaha gains the zone right off the face-off, and Nelson's able to ice that puck. James on this face-off circle, Omaha's left wing. Puck is down. They win the tap, but it's shoveled over by Maxime Bolduc right on the tape of a streaking number 14, Keaton Peters. He gains the zone and loses the handle down low. Hickey tries to move it up front. Dane will play it back to Novak. Novak gains the handle. He goes weak side, and Bolduc just out of his reach. Comes back down into the zone where Hoodie will go D to D with his D partner, Dane Hickey. And Dane lofts it, skies the puck into neutral ice, and hits the arena divider there right at the red line, and it'll come back down to the Omaha defensive zone for faceoff.
You'd think if it hit that curtain that it would be a center ice puck drop.
This face-off will be a left wing circle. Omaha wins that draw. Omaha's done a pretty good job in this game thus far on the face-offs. On the retreat, Abbott picks up the puck. He reverses it, and right onto the tape of Ferguson. He loses the handle, and in come the Blues. They'll backhand it low, picked up by Watkins, and a shot goes off the side of the net, and Watkins tries to play it with his skate, and it comes down into the defensive zone where Abbott will corral that puck. He's got some pressure from Ferguson. They move it into neutral ice and back into neutral ice where Ferguson has it. Bieber loses track of the puck. Now he picks it up. He'll come into the zone and gains control and ladles it into that left wing corner where Oldenhouse picks it up. Oldenhouse will come around the face-off dot, and he tries to find Eshelman from behind the net. Jack Johnson picks it up. He's looking to dish it. Eshelman with a shot and a move. Nice move off that dot, and he tries to release a shot, and it gets kicked aside. Out come the Blues. That's number 20, Sam Sturtzer. He comes into the left wing corner. Eshelman tries to freeze the puck up. He chips it out. Back to Jack Johnson, steered aside by Laux. And down low where Roth will pick it up. And a shot off the half wall. I'm not sure there's a Blues player down. Did you see a collision?
I didn't know.
Not sure what happened there, but he's down on the ice.
He had to run into one of the big boys on the ice.
Not sure exactly what happened. I can't tell what number that is at this point. 22, is that Watkins? Yes. Number 22, Peyton Watkins, slowly getting up. He's a 6 foot, 155-pound player as he comes off the ice, and he'll get looked at. I don't know that... I didn't see the contact, so I can't really elaborate on it. All I know is the puck went in the other direction, and he was left in the back zone. The officials are consulting to try to see if anyone saw anything, but it didn't appear that anyone saw anything. So this faceoff will be Omaha's right wing circle. Brock James on the tap. Puck is down. Blues win this one, and they cross right in front of their net and almost chipped back at Nelson. Novak goes cross ice to Hickey. Hickey will gain the zone. He'll come in with some speed, and he shoots right off the half wall, and a steer aside by Nelson. The puck is loose. He can't really find it. And we have a whistle now. So this face-off it was a little debate as to whether the puck went in before the whistle was blown, but this face-off will come out just to the glove side of Nelson. James on the tap. He pulls it back. Omaha wins it. Ladled in by Hickey. He tries to find James. He'll pick up Novak. Novak comes from behind the net. He'll try to transition this puck down low on cycle to James. He's got a low man in Bolduc. And Quad City's able to gain the neutral ice zone. Now they loft it into the Omaha end. Picked up by Hickborn. Puck's loose net front, and a cover-up by Laux. As that puck just kind of stumbled from the defensive zone of the Blues into neutral ice and then trickles right across the net front in the Omaha defensive zone. Face-off, left wing circle for the Blues. Stephenson on the draw. They'll win it back, but Johnson able to get that puck behind his net as he retrieves it and tries to move it up the wall. Blues trying to seal it in. It's in their right wing corner. A shot and a kick save by Laux. Goes to the weak side, and another stick shave, another front, and that goes off. I think that got a piece of that strong side post. And the Blues, with a flurry of good opportunities, is thwarted by the Omaha Junior Lancers as that puck leaves the playing surface. And Omaha will get the opportunity to change personnel. And this faceoff will remain. Patton on the draw. This will be their right wing circle to the glove side of Laux. Puck is down. Omaha wins that draw back to Johnson. He'll shovel it over to Bieber, and Bieber on the transition breakout leads Ferguson a little bit too far, and Omaha comes into the zone. I'll try to keep it there. Bieber gains a handle. He should shoot. Makes a nice move. Comes to the net. Just over the stick of Waldo. The shot's loose, and they score! Off the initial save by Nelson. And that puck was buried right off the weak side post. And it looks like the goal scorer is going to be Jacob Ferguson on a very opportunistic goal. And Omaha pots the first one here in this contest.
Great flurry of action. Great job, tracking that puck and being able to get that rebound.
The initial shot was very good, and it's saved by Nelson and just hopped over the stick of Waldo, and he was not able to get another shot off. But then that third shot came off right onto the strong side or weak side post where Ferguson was able to bury it. Omaha takes the lead, 12:41 left in the second period, 1-0. Well, It appears that Bieber got the goal. I thought that Ferguson had the goal. So Cole Bieber from Waldo. Hickey plays it up the half wall for Bolduc. Bolduc tries to gain the zone. Omaha does. They chip it into neutral ice. This will be waved. James on the forecheck. He's got backside support from Nick Novak. Novak plays it up. Cross ice to Bolduc. He'll leave it at the point. Hoodie back down to Bolduc. Bolduc gains control. Novak with a shot. And the nice front by Abbott. Trips up his effort. Puck trickling around net front. In the paint. A shot and a score off the initial save by Nelson. And that one was potted by number 42, Brock James, off a skirmish in the front of the net. So just like that, the Omaha Junior Lancers draw first blood and come back with another punch to the mouth to the Quad City Blues.
And you can see down there Nelson's chirping at his defenseman like they should have had it cleared out. No, honestly, they probably should have.
Well, it rattled around down there for quite a bit of time. I bet you it was 5 ticks.
Easily.
We'll get you the official scoring momentarily. Tommy Oldenhouse wins that draw back. Omaha. Hoodie to Cerrone. Cerrone launches it in the zone. So the goal is Brock James from Bolduc and Novak. Rim to the other side. Eshelman will play it. He'll leave it up the half wall. And it's kicked out of Hickey's skates and comes into neutral ice. Omaha gains the handle. Eshelman moves it across. Hitchborn plays it. He'll loft it into the zone, and it finds its way into the right wing corner. And we'll have an icing call. .53 left in this second period. On the tap. The Blues win it back. Comes to the point where Johnson has it. And he rifles a shot and blocked aside off the waffle board of Nelson. Finds the netting, and we'll have another face-off. Puck is down. Quad Cities comes out with it. They'll go weak side. Into the zone comes Stone Patton. He leaves it in that left wing corner where it's frozen out by Quinn Bruning. And then Omaha tries to play it up to Bieber on that half wall. Waldo has it. He'll chip it out of neutral ice. He's got a clean head of steam ahead of him. And he takes a shot, and it's redirected out of play by a Quad City defender. Omaha changing personnel, Quad Cities as well. This will be Omaha Junior Lancers right wing circle, just to the glove side of Nelson. The official scoring on point streak is number 42, Brock James, from number 41, Maxime Bolduc, and number 92, Nick Novak. That's James from Bolduc and Novak at 4:26 of the second period. Omaha trying to dig the puck out of the corner. Directed off the back of the net. And Mercier shovels it aside and tries to find Harding, and it leaves the playing surface. We'll have another face-off in the Quad City Blues defensive zone. Puck's down. Quad City wins that draw, moves it over to the half wall, and ends up in the Omaha left wing corner. To the point, Mooney has it. He'll drive it down low. Not sealed off behind the net. First man there is number 3, Noah Hitchborn. He tries to gain the zone, and right from the half wall, a shot on goal and a save by Sam Nelson. We have a collision of Omaha players in front of their bench. I'm not sure what happened there. Stoppage in play. We'll have the face-off. Appears the right wing circle in the Quad City D zone. James wins it back. Novak tries to pick it up and play it. Kept in by Roth. And Roth can't hold that one in. He'll go D to D to Bruning. Bruning indirects it into the zone and forced by James. It comes out into neutral ice where Bolduc picks it up. He'll peel back over. He'll drop it back down in the zone where Roth will have to regroup. He moves it up to the half wall, and on transition, Novak gives it to James, but it's thwarted in neutral ice by the Blues. In comes number 9. He's coming to the net, and he's got good defense there by Quinn Bruning, getting a stick on him, and he can't make a quality shot. Cover up by Laux. That was number 19, Ryan Sitter, who was coming in with an opportunity there on Laux. This will be the Blues left wing circle. Pulled back by Tommy O. Left up on the half wall for Eshelman. He can't get there. And now it's backhanded into neutral ice. And I think it's just chipped off the wall. No icing will be waved, so Hitchborn picks it up. He makes a nice escape move. He's a pretty good player, this Hitchborn. They peel off behind their net. Omaha with good pressure. Tommy Oldenhouse with a nice finish check on O'Neill, much to the chagrin of the Blues fans. Into the corner. Oldenhouse tries to play it. Comes out on the Blues sticks. They'll headman it. Comes into neutral ice. This will result in a no icing situation. The puck comes into the corner and Roth tries to play it out. Oldenhouse has it. He'll look to dish it. He dishes it to Eshelman and just squeaks out of the zone where Eshelman tries to handle it. And now it's picked up by Roth. He comes in. He's going to get to his backhand. He tries to dish it across to Mason Cerrone and was unable to connect. Now the Blues back. A shot from through a mass of humanity in front of the Omaha cage, and it doesn't get through as Eshelman tries to feed Ferguson and out of his reach, and this will result in an icing. Good action there in the last minute and 30 seconds there.
Absolutely, this Quad Cities team is not going to go away. You know, they're going to battle it right to the end.
You know, we were staying at the same hotel, Mike, and they were down for breakfast, and they've got a lot of upperclassmen. There's some men on that team. We noticed in the breakfast room.
Big, strong boys.
Yeah. The Abbott, this defenseman here who's forechecking the puck right now, number 16, he's 6'5", and he's put together. He tries to dish it weak side and can't find Patton. Waldo down to the corner. Now we have another player down.
Is that a whistle?
Same player. Watkins down again. Slow getting up.
They taking somebody to the box, are they?
I don't think so. He goes down and continually grabs his head. I'm not sure what that's all about, but...
Well, I was just curious because the linesman looked like he was escorting him towards the box. So.
Yeah. Face-off just outside the Omaha zone. Haberkorn pushes it into the Omaha end, and Omaha comes out with a nice weak side pass to Novak, and he needs to gain position here, trying to get to that puck. And the Blues launch it into the Omaha bench, so we'll have a face-off.
Yeah, that battle for that puck down in the corner could very well have been an interference on Quad City as they were heading down there. Because Novak was trying to get around him to get to the puck, and he kept pushing him off.
James on the dot. Puck's down. Comes to the point, just jumps over the stick of Cole Roth. He'll play it backhand to Bolduc. Bolduc dishes it for Novak. He comes in, stolen away at the last moment by their captain. And we'll get you his number. That's number 3, Noah Hitchborn. Shot from the point by Jack Johnson. And now there's some talk and some pleasantries that are changed between number 14, Peters, and number 42, Brock James. No harm, no foul. There wasn't anything illicit going on. They just had some words.
Not babyface James. We were talking about the haircuts that all the boys got, and some of the parents last night said they saw Brock at our local sporting goods place and didn't even recognize him.
Yeah, they got the model look going on. And Watkins made a full recovery. He's back in the zone and rubs himself off the play there. Played up to Bieber. Bieber tries to play it up the half wall. Sealed off by Waldo. And this will result in a check from behind, I believe, or a boarding call. So Brandon Waldo, number 80 for the Omaha Junior Lancers, goes off on a boarding penalty. That's with 6:01 left in the second period. Omaha leads 2-0, and an untimely penalty there. It'll be a 2 and a 10, so we lose the services of Waldo for 10 minutes. And now Bieber is going to serve the 2 minute.
Well, hold on.
What is going on here? We've got 3 Lancers in the box. I'm not sure what this is.
And no blue.
So we know Waldo's off for probably 2 and a 10 for boarding. And Bieber's in there probably to serve the 2 minute. But I think Matt Howell went into the box as well. So we'll get you the breakdown here shortly.
Well, Bieber was on the ice. So unless something happened after that whistle that we didn't see, if that's the case, the Lancers will be down. Well, board only shows 2 minutes. I wonder if Bieber got a 10-minute.
You know, I didn't think they had to take a player from the ice any longer. I thought that rule had changed. And then I got to thinking, well, why would they put another quality player in the box to serve the penalty? So kind of at a loss here. We'll figure it out. We'll update you once Point Streak does. So Omaha is 1 man down, so it has to be whatever that extra infraction is, got to be a personal. Well, that's just ridiculous. I mean, Cole Bieber needs to zip his mouth. I mean, that...
Yeah, there was no need to take
no
an
need
extra
for that,
10
you know.
there.
That's a stupid penalty. Quad Cities has it. They'll move to the point. A fake shot by Hitchborn. He'll look to fish it through, and he scores. On the redirect. So because of 2 penalties that didn't have to occur, now the Quad City Blues have scratched and clawed back into this game. And, you know, Hitchborn was setting that up. He was waiting till that player that was between the hash marks was in perfect position to launch the shot. And he didn't get much pressure up front. No. He got the shot through, and it was redirected right over the glove of Laux.
Yeah, we had nobody in front and nobody fronting him. So, yeah, that's unfortunate.
Puck's down. Quad Cities wins the tap. 2-1's your score with 5:12 left in the second period. Face-off comes to center ice here. Brock James on it. Puck is down. Omaha moves it up into neutral ice. Omaha comes in. They launch a shot. Bolduc throws one across the net front. And here comes the Blues on a 2-on-1. Brock James on the back check. They try to dish it across, and he makes a nice play and just lifts the stick up of number 14, Keaton Peters. And Omaha comes back in with Johnson lugging the puck. On the rim, it'll come to Abbott, and he tries to gain the zone. Johnson corrals it and throws it back in. Eshelman trying to get there.
Waved icing.
Picked up behind the net. They try to set up Eshelman coming across neutral ice, and this will result. So now we have a call against number 16 of the Quad City Blues, Noah Abbott. He gets a 2-minute minor for slashing, and I'm not sure where that happened, Mike.
Honestly, I didn't see it because I thought there should have been an icing going the one way, and then they blew it going the other way. So it must have happened down low in the Quad City zone.
He's a defenseman, so I would assume that's where he would be, but I certainly didn't see it. But, you know, it was called, so unless he was on his way back into the defensive zone. So now we'll have a 2-minute minor to Abbott, and then we're waiting for Biebers.
Well, he'll be in there for a total of 10 minutes the next period.
Because
probably.
It's unsportsmanlike.
Yep.
So, great. So two of Omaha's quality forwards will be in the box till well into the third period. Hickey comes in. He traverses across the back of the net, drops it down low, back to Hickey. He moves it to Hoodie. Hoodie takes a look, back to Hickey. He'll wind up. He goes weak side or strong side down to Ferguson. Ferguson lays it behind the net. Played over to Hoodie as he comes down the half wall to the point. Shot and a redirect just goes over the top of the net. Played down low. Mercier in. He plays it behind his cage over to Ferguson. Ferguson leaves it for Hickey. Back down to Ferguson. Back down to Mercier, and he tries to fish it out front to Cerrone, to Cerrone, and he's sealed off by number 23, Justin Schwally. Puck comes to the point, and Eshelman loses the handle. Comes into neutral ice. Launched into the left wing corner where Novak converges. And he needs to be careful with how he handles that player there. That could have been ruled as a holding. Comes out of the corner is James. Walking in, a shot by Johnson, and it rims all the way to the other side. 17 seconds left on the man advantage. And then now we're going to have another penalty as Sitter gets bumped off the puck. And I think this is going to be an interference call. Hooking. Well, it sure didn't look like a hook.
I didn't see who got it.
I think it was Novak, or maybe James. It was a number, they called a 42, a 92, whichever one had a 2 on. So I think James is going off now. So Omaha self-destructing here in the last 2 minutes of the period.
They just ran 2 seconds off that clock before they put our penalty up for some reason.
So now we're going to have a conference here as to who was actually involved in the infraction. I thought it was clearly Nick Novak, but they're going to stick with Brock James. Odd. Haberkorn on the draw. They win it back. And now Hichborn has it. We'll see how they align. They're looking for that redirect. And a clear by Omaha as Cerrone jumps in and clears that puck. Out of their end are the Blues. To Watkins. They move it across. Into the corner is Roth. To the point. Hichborn with a shot off the back of the glass. Net front and a save as Watkins is pushing around in front of the net. Minute 4 left in this period. Minute 7 left in the man advantage for the Blues. Puck is down. One back to Kramer. Kramer swapping sides. He'll go down low. And it's dished behind the net where they're looking to crash. They're shrinking the zone. Omaha needs to get there and clear the puck. And they do so. Harding able to get to that wall. 40 seconds left. Hichborn brings it down the left wing side where Harding has it. And he chips it. Comes out of the zone. Kramer plays it in, so this will be offside. And this will be played right at the Blues right wing dot, just outside the Omaha defensive blue line. Oldenhouse on the faceoff. It's dropped. Cerrone wins the tap. Needs to get to the puck and clear it. He's held off the play by number 20. Sam Sturtzer. Puck's laid into the left wing corner. Abbott picks it up. 7 seconds left.
He's just gonna...
He'll headman it. They'll eat time here, and this should end the period. So I think they're gonna let that icing go as the buzzer sounds just at the close of the period, where the Omaha Junior Lancers lead after 2. The score is 2-1. We'll be back with third period action after a message from our sponsors. You're watching the Omaha Junior Lancers on the Omaha Hockey Network.
House Contracting. Our specialty is transforming homes and leaving lasting impressions. As one of Omaha's leading design build contractors, Olden House Contracting's experience, talent, and creativity make us the trusted experts in home improvement, renovation, and remodeling. Whether you're looking to invest in an expensive full house remodel, a custom addition, or a new kitchen, we'll bring your vision to life. Olden House Contracting, 402-573-8125. That's 402-573-8125. Or oldenhousecontracting.com. That's OLDENHUIS contracting.com.
Welcome back to Ames ISU Arena here for Period 3 action. Your Omaha Junior Lancers holding a slim margin against Quad City Blues 2-1.
Puck's down. Omaha wins it back. Played into neutral ice. The Blues able to jam it back in where Hickey plays it. Weak side pass. A nice saucer pass knocked down by number 14, Keaton Peters. James plays it. Blues able to regroup. They backhand into neutral ice. And a nice move by number 6, Andrew Haberkorn. Novak intercepts. He'll come into the Blues zone. And a shot goes wide of the net. It rims back to the opposite side, left wing half wall, where Cerrone dumps it back in. Cerrone needs to gain an angle here. He chips the puck away, and it goes into the left wing corner where Roth plays it. They'll rim it back up the half wall, still in the corner. Watkins comes out with it. They lay it up front, and a shot by Patton, and a save by Laux. And Coach Early not happy. Immediately changing the defenseman.
Well, there's no way that Watkins should have walked out like that.
He walked right out of the corner. No one touched him. Here comes Omaha into the zone. Cerrone with a shot and a steer aside by Nelson. Kept in by Hoodie. Cerrone now has it. He gets bumped off the play. And out come the Blues. Indirect into the Omaha zone. This will result in an icing call. And back down into the Blues defensive zone. So this will be Omaha's left wing face-off circle. Logan Mercier on the tap. And a whistle stops play here. I think somebody encroached the drop there. Number 15 from the Blues. And he's getting some instructions from the linesman. Puck is down. Blues win that draw. They'll rim it to the other side. They try to bring it out weak side pass where Hoodie will corral the puck. Drops it back for Hickey. He'll use his net. Escapes from Haberkorn. And he'll try to come out with some speed. Omaha just trying to gain a zone into neutral ice here and launch a breakout. Comes up the other side. Hoodie now with it. He goes to battle with number 19, Ryan Sitter. And he loses the handle, and out comes Harding. There's a slash. This will result in a penalty as Laux leaves the playing surface. This will be a 2-minute minor for slashing on number 19, Ryan Sitter. And you know what? If he hadn't been so demonstrative on the...
Probably would have got away with it.
He would probably have got away with it, but it was, I mean, he had to stick over his head. He whacked it like a hatchet, you know.
Well, it looks like we've got those two guys standing up, so they must be close.
Abbott comes up with the puck. He'll move it up the half wall. Johnson can't keep it in the zone, so the Blues will clear. First man to the puck is a Blues player, Andrew Kramer. Johnson now has it. He headmans it. And Boldick tries to make a transition bump breakout and doesn't get enough wood on it. Eshelman comes into the zone, and he'll set up. He'll saucer it over to Johnson. Johnson tries to find Brock James and twitters the puck across the ice where it's stolen away, and the Blues come out with it. They're back down into the zone. Boldick now dishes it back for James. He'll come in across the red line. He'll get to the top of the circle. He'll take a shot, and a save by Nelson. And Omaha will change personnel here. Waldo and Bieber looking for their penalties to expire. And they'll be able to come back into the field of play if needed, or if Coach Early feels that they deserve to play in this third period. Back to the point. Ferguson dishes it down low to high. Over the top of the net, it hit Nelson in the shoulder and comes back to the point where Hoodie has it. He'll rock it down to the left wing corner. Race for the puck. And the Blues with a clear. 45 seconds remaining in the man advantage. Hickey comes in, gains the blue line. He'll take another look. Drives a shot, knocked down in front. It's shot on a backside backhand turnaround by Cerrone. Just goes wide of the weak side post. From the corner, Mercier sends it across the net front. Nobody there to gather it. He tries to find a Cerrone coming in between the hash marks. Seals it off. This will end this power play. Cerrone comes up with it, leaves it net front. Novak trying to gain the handle. Mercier with a backhand. And the Blues come into the zone. And we'll have an offside. And this will result in a hand pass. So it'll come into the neutral ice zone. The dot is the Blues right wing side. Brock James on the faceoff.
Looks like Bieber returned to the bench at least.
Yeah, well, you know my feelings on that one.
Well, Waldo should be here shortly as well.
Indirected back to the point where Roth has it. Shot off the one time from Novak on a nice cross from Brock James, and Sam Nelson with a great save as Nick Novak had nothing but net. He came strong side to weak side post in a hurry and knocked that puck down. So Waldo and Bieber make their way back to the ice. Puck's down, comes to the point. Off the face-off, Johnson with a shot. Transitions over to the right wing corner. Hand pass, and this will come out of the zone for face-off. This will come to the Omaha right wing dot just outside the Quad City Blues defensive blue line. 11:55 left in the second. 2-1's your score. Blues win the tap. They come in and a steer aside off a shot where Laux pushes it wide. Bieber has it. Gets to the red line and launches it in. It rims behind the net where Nelson's able to play it out. From the point, or just inside the point, Ferguson with a nice shot and a steer aside by Nelson. Omaha goes side to side, their right wing corner now. Waldo has it. He tries to fish it across. One time from Johnson. He whiffs on the shot. He's able to keep it in the zone. And they'll stop this play. He'll get close hand on this one. He fielded it like it was a pop fly and can't close your hand on the puck. So this will be outside the zone. Tommy Oldenhouse on the tap. He's got Eshelman on the right wing. Cerrone on the left wing. Puck is down. Quad Cities win that draw, and they try to indirect it into neutral ice for Kramer. Kramer launches it in. It's picked up between the face-off circles by Hoodie. He'll backhand it up their right wing half wall. Eshelman comes out. He gains the red line and dumps it in. Omaha loses control, and the Blues are back out into neutral ice. Watkins picks it up. He'll lay it in, and it's steered aside by Laux. From the point, Another steer aside. Hoodie will pick it up. He'll indirect it into neutral ice. Cerrone has it. They've got a 2-on-1 with Eshelman. And they back out on it as Kramer loses the puck in the blue paint and it comes out into neutral ice. Roth plays it over to Johnson. He'll go back to Oldenhouse. Oldenhouse tries to fish it into the net or into the D zone of the Blues and can't do it. Comes out. Now Johnson has it. He's got some time and space. He'll throw it in. Stopped behind the net and played out to Kramer. Kramer will drop it back in. Two-man pressure by Omaha. Haberkorn comes over right wing side and a blocker save by Laux. Maxime Bolduc stood up and took that check like a man.
Wow.
Had a cover-up off a shot.
Maxime's getting braver as season goes on.
Yeah, he made that move with the puck, and he stood right up, and that player bounced off of him like a BB off a car.
Good to see.
James on the face-off, right wing circle. Novak flanking him. Tries to pull it back. Hickey has it. He'll rim it in.
Got to get there.
He'll get to the opposite side. It's sealed off on the left wing side by Bolduc. Puck is still loose. And nice job by Hoodie kicking it in. His soccer skills really showed there. He's quite a accomplished soccer player. He'll feed it up into neutral ice. Chipped over for Novak. Novak loses the handle. Comes back into number 3, Noah Hitchborn. He'll gain the zone. Sitter has the puck now. He's wrangling behind the Omaha cage. Leaves it net front. 8:52 left in this game. Novak tries to find Bolduc. He gets rubbed off the play. Hoodie now has it. He's got it in neutral ice, and he'll backhand it in as he sauces it into the right wing corner. Stopped by Nelson. Picked up, reverses sides. Again, Hoodie with a nice kick save. Dishes it for Bieber. He's got him on the weak side. Oh. He had Waldo. The puck is still loose. And now it's blown dead.
Well, your goaltender comes out in the middle of the ice.
Nelson goes down right at the hash marks on the left wing Omaha circle, and not sure what happened there other than he got lost out in the area he shouldn't be there.
Shouldn't be any penalties on this play, I wouldn't think.
No, I mean, no one, I mean.
He got spun around pretty good, though.
Yeah.
But, again, as they say, if you're going to go out and outside of your crease territory, not that he's fair game, but you get bumped around.
Well, for one thing, players are flying around. They don't know who's who out there.
They're going for the puck.
They're thinking the goalie's in his crease, you know.
They see a blue jersey, and they're going for the puck. Yeah. Well, hopefully he's all right. They've got their other goalie out there stretching right now.
He's done a great job in this game. I'll tell you what. He's been a difference maker. Yeah.
All season long, he's been a standout goalie. He's one of the reasons this Quad City team has as good a record as they do, I think.
Straight up.
So stoppage in play to attend to Sam Nelson as he comes out of his crease, gets knocked around a little bit, and
I think maybe he realizes then why he's a goalie.
Yeah, I'd rather get hit by a puck going 100 miles an hour than a 200-pound man.
Yeah. Well, it looks like he's good.
Look, our clock's running, Mike, on our screen.
Well, sacre bleu.
Sacre bleu.
I don't know what happened there because it was stopped.
Nice call. Our camera woman, she's on top of stuff. We started that Kansas City game, and I was holding the Quad City roster in my hand. She goes, "What game are you watching?"
I'll hold our clock on the screen for 20 seconds.
Okay. Puck's dropped. It's skied into neutral ice by the Blues, and it's picked up by Bieber. Bieber gets rubbed off the play. Omaha goes D to D. Roth up to Bieber. Bieber leaves it for Waldo. Waldo comes in the right wing side. He gets to the base of the circle and peels back up the half wall. He leaves it down low for Ferguson. Roth trying to keep it in. Fergie comes in. He's got Bieber in front. And 2 shots and a save by Nelson. Comes back to the point. Roth with a pinch. Jack Johnson reading the stack. Comes out into neutral ice to seal that off. Puck is loose after a save out of the corner. Another weak side save by Nelson. Roth will retreat. He'll pick the puck up. Backhand it over. Eshelman doesn't get a clean handle on it, but Cerrone picks it up. Comes in. He gets to his forehand. A shot and a kick save by Nelson.
They got a talk out there.
7:07 left in this third. 2-1's your score. Now the Blues have it. Dane Hickey picks it up. Comes back through neutral ice. They got a 3-on-2 if they want it. A shot just over the top of the net. Cerrone comes in and he desperation throws the puck into the face-off circle. It comes back to the right wing corner where Hitchborn has it. And they'll leave it out. Hickey on the chase. He'll pick it up before it ices. Hoodie has it. He'll go back D to D. Intercepted behind the net, and it comes out front. And this will result in no icing as it's played by Nelson. He'll play it up into neutral ice where Hitchborn lays it into the left wing corner. Nice seal-off by Hoodie as he peels back up the dashboard. And they'll try to nail it into neutral ice. Brock James drops it for Hoodie. Omaha, difficult time getting through neutral ice. Puck is chipped. Novak has it. Hoodie goes weak side. He's got Bolduc just out of his reach. Driven off the play by number 17, Sven Finley. Wrapped over. James will play it to the point. Back low. Low to high. Novak has it. Left net front. Bolduc has it. He's got a shot. And it's steered aside with a glove by Nelson. Transitions to the opposite side. Omaha with momentum right now. Behind the net. Bolduc dishes it to the point where Johnson leaves it for Novak. Novak tries to get it low and kicks it back down into the zone where Novak has it. He'll circle around. He leaves it for Roth. Roth tries to fish it through, and it's kicked off a skate. And this will result in an icing as the Blues facing tremendous pressure there the last 2 shifts. 5:06 left in this third period. 2-1's your score.
Great action both ways here, but Omaha sustaining pressure in the Quad City zone here for the last probably 3 minutes.
This face-off will be on Omaha's right wing circle. Waldo on the draw. He pushes it to Bieber. Bieber picks it up behind his net, dishes it over to Ferguson. Ferguson will play it up that right wing half wall to Roth. Roth pinches, and here come the Blues. 3-on-1. Kramer, he's trying to find weak side. He shoots as PJ Laux gets stuck in his crease and beats him short side. 2-2's your score with 4:48 left in this third period as the Omaha Junior Lancers had sustained pressure, and on that shift the Blues come back and tie the game.
Well, this is the time to see what your team's made of, Mike.
Absolutely.
We see what the Blues are made of. Let's see what Omaha's made of.
Sitter wins the tap. He'll rim it in. Hickey on the retreat. He'll play it out of the corner. And Hoodie comes out. He's got Cerrone. Leaves it over for Eshelman, and Cerrone goes in offside. And now Eshelman and a couple of Blues players are getting tied up. Not sure what happened there. It's number 23, Justin Schwally, and number 6, Andrew Haberkorn.
Are they taking guys to the bottom?
No. Nope, the officials went in and talk to the boys, and play resumes. Center ice face-off. I think the officiating in this tournament, the games that I've seen, have been pretty good.
I would agree with that.
Hickey goes D to D to Hoodie. And 23, that's Justin Schwally. He tries to finish a check on Maxime Bolduc. Shot from the point, and on a skip right in front of the net.
Yeah, it had a one-hopper going.
Yeah, PJ Logs looked like a shortstop there, picking that puck up on the one-hop. So face off. Patton on the draw. Omaha wins that tap. It comes into neutral ice. There's a 2-on-1. Bieber's got weak side forward. Ferguson, a shot and a score by Brandon Waldo. The puck was poke-checked away, and it landed right on the stick of Brandon Waldo, who blew it right into the left pipe corner there. Great opportunistic goal.
Guess that answers the question, huh?
Nice to see a punch back.
Yeah, absolutely. We haven't seen too many of those this season.
So 4:04 left in this third period. Omaha takes the lead on a great play off a blocked shot. Omaha wins the tap. Hickey retreats into his zone. He'll play it across, intercepted behind the net by Watkins. Omaha has it. They'll loft it into neutral ice where Abbott gives chase. He'll pick it up at the bottom of the circle and peel up into the zone. Now he's looking to dish it across to Patton. Patton is poke checked by James. Omaha trying to corral the puck. They headman it over to James. Leadham's too far, but he's going to go against Abbott in the corner. Abbott with a nice reach. He'll rim that puck to the opposite side. Played into neutral ice, and we'll have a neutral zone face-off. .320 left in this contest. Brandon Waldo from Cole Bieber on that last goal. Now that's what I call redemption.
Absolutely.
And I'm going to mention that on the bus ride.
I'm guessing they had an earful in the locker room.
Yeah, I'm sure they did. Haberkorn comes in, and the puck is redirected into the netting, and this will result in a face-off. This biscuit will come out of the...
No?
No. It's going to be played inside the zone.
Must have been off an Omaha stick.
Yes. A Blues left wing circle. Haberkorn on the dot. He'll face Waldo. Omaha wins the puck back, but can't gain control. Now they do. And they'll move it. Knocked down out of the air there. A pass to Ferguson. Ferguson will be first one back to the puck. He forechecks the defender from the Blues. That's number 15, Tyler Oswald. And another netted puck.
Well, I was also going to say, on the flip side, both Bieber and Waldo should be well rested.
I'll say. Yeah. Nothing like a 10-minute rest in a 60-minute game. Well, sometimes I can't contain myself because, Mike, as you know, I've coached a long time.
Well, and we care about all these boys. So.
Yeah, we do. But you know what?
We're also ultra competitive.
Exactly. And when you see something that shouldn't happen, that does happen, it kind of just comes out, Intercepted by Johnson, and he'll lay it into the left wing corner. It rims, and Nelson tries to play it out to Kramer. Kramer has the handle. He's got forechecking pressure now by James. and James bumps him off the play. Bieber lays it back into the zone. 2:05 left. Kramer once again, he'll come down the left wing side and he'll just loft it into the right wing corner. Watkins there, he takes a whack at it. Bolduc now has control. He'll transition it to the opposite side corner where Novak has it. He'll try to freeze it along that half wall. 1:45 left. Omaha content to rag the puck up the wall. And if they can gain a zone here, which they do, that'll create a regroup situation as the netminder for the Blues has been pulled. The Blues with an extra attacker. Omaha keeping great defensive integrity here. They're not going for that open net. Cole Roth just lobs it into the zone, and it's going to cross that goal line, and this will be an icing, as I didn't think that puck was going to get to that goal line.
It didn't look like it had enough, and the defenseman let up as well. I mean, there needs to be some judgment there.
So back into the Omaha zone, and we'll have a timeout here. And this will be good for both teams, as both teams can rest their best defensive, or well, in Omaha's case, their best defensive players. And I'm sure the Blues will come out with their best offensive players.
Well, unless they make a change, it looks like they're going to stick. Coach Hurley's going to stick with that Bieber, Waldo, Ferguson line, which they've been playing pretty well tonight.
That line is a good defensive line.
Yes.
But sometimes they lose their composure and take untimely penalties and things of that nature. But defensively, they're a pretty good line. So 14 seconds left in this timeout. 3-2 is your score. This has been a very competitive and very entertaining hockey game. Too entertaining for me. So 1:16 left. Dane Hickey, captain, is out. Bieber, Waldo. Jack Johnson is also out, and Ferguson. So a good defensive line, a good checking line, and two of the varsity senior level defenders. The puck goes into the corner. Waldo will seal off. Comes to the point. Ferguson just lays it into neutral ice. It's picked up by Bieber. He'll go in, and he's just content to just lay it in the zone, and that'll take a few ticks off the clock. Of course, the team knows that, if they get an empty netter, that's going to seal the fate here without any problems. But they're in no hurry, and they're not willing to risk an icing. Played by Hickey. They'll rim it. They try to gain the zone. 39 seconds left. Into the corner. Omaha plays it. Rimmed out. Ferguson has it. He'll just indirect it into neutral ice. Watkins will have to stretch. Of course, they move it right up to Hitchborn. He's got two checkers on him. And Ferguson will try to rag time here. 10 seconds left, and it comes out. They'll have to tag up. Sitter with a shot and a kick save with 3.9 left.
That's going all the way back down.
That's an intentional offside, and good call by the linesman.
And it looks like somebody may have gotten themselves a 10-minute misconduct on top of that. Number 3, maybe? The linesman slapped his hips. It looked like a 10-minute. I honestly didn't realize the linesman could call it 10-minute.
That looks like Watkins.
Watkins.
So he'll go off.
A little frustration setting in there.
Unsportsmanlike, I would suppose.
I would imagine, yeah.
So face off and neutral ice, center ice dot, 3.9 left in this contest. Coach Early taking advantage of this little stoppage in play.
Oh, well, yeah, why wouldn't you? I would think it, unless something truly amazing happens, I'd think at 3.9 seconds, Omaha should hold on to this game and make it to the semifinals.
Novak, James, Boldick on the blue line. Johnson, Hickey. Still sorting out the penalty here.
After this game, we'll do a quick post game, as we've got to get out, I think, for the next team coming in.
And that ends the contest. The Omaha Junior Lancers are victorious over the Quad City Blues 3-2, and they will advance in the Midwest High School League tournament. We're going to take a short pause. We'll be back with post game. You're watching the Omaha Junior Lancers on the Omaha Hockey Network.
We're back here for post-game wrap-up here after the Omaha Junior Lancers victorious in this contest, 3-2. Mike, we talked about what a team is made of, and even though Quad City came back, tied at 2-2, Omaha came back and punched, took that punch and replied with their own punch and scored that game-winning goal. Brandon Waldo, Cole Bieber. Like
ironically enough, redemption for those two players, as I'm sure they had an earful in the locker room after the penalties that were that they incurred in the second period. But to have that shot go in and blocked, and then the initial block went right on the tape of Waldo, and he just launched that and found the back of the net.
It was good to see, absolutely. Well, Mike, just quick 3 stars of the game here. Third star, we're going to go with Jacob Ferguson. Second star, Brock James. And we're going to give that first star to Brandon Waldo on that game winner.
Good call.
Good call. Well, we're going to wrap things up here. We'll see you guys all tomorrow. JV's on at 10:30 for that JV championship. And varsity is on, I think, at 2:30 against the winner of the Waterloo Kansas City series. But we'll see you tomorrow on the Omaha Hockey Network. So on behalf of Mike Vlasakis, Melinda Parr, and myself, you've been watching Junior Lancers on the Omaha Hockey Network.